Hello, SARcasters, and welcome back to SARcast. Today's episode will place focus on what's known as lactose intolerance. So, what is lactose? Lactose is a sugar and pretty much the primary sugar found in mammal milk. So, lactose's only origin is through mammal milk production. So that's the only way that lactose is produced. Dairy products have been deemed as the main products that contain lactose. Now, what does it mean to be classified as lactose intolerant? So, lactose intolerant individuals are in a situation in which lactose can't be absorbed into the bloodstream. Is everyone lactose intolerant? Absolutely not. So lactose intolerance comes from a lack of lactase florizin hydrolase. Okay? Lactose florizin hydrolase. We will refer to it as the acronym LPH. So let's remember that acronym, LPH. LPH has a major role, which is to aid lactose into dissolving in the bloodstream. Lactose does have beneficial properties, such as it's an asset to maintaining healthy bones due to its calcium content. So now I will share with you associated symptoms, side effects that are affiliated with being lactose intolerant. Symptoms of lactose intolerance include gas, swelling, inflammation, which is pretty much swelling of the stomach or abdominal area. So a buildup of fatty acids and overcapacity of fatty acids, which also aids and is classified as a side effect to lactose intolerance, as it assists in the development of the aforementioned side effects. At this point, I'd like to supply you food products that contain lactose. So lactose can be found in whole milk, cheese, yogurt, sour cream, ice cream, and other dairy products. So now it's time for a did you know moment. Did you know that after an adult mammal is done nursing babies, they then wean the babies from lactose, and the younger animals never consume lactose again? Humans are the only species that consume lactose after baby stages. Did you know that more than half of the country's population has a lactose absorption malfunction? This basically means that they are lactose intolerant. Dissolved lactose in the bloodstream is converted into energy. Did you know that lactose is an ingredient in certain beers? Remember, it's a sugar. Beast-mowed-lawn-care was started in 2019. Jason Cruz has over 10 years experience. Services offered include bi-weekly cuts, trimming, sod, pressure washing, laying pine straw, and mulch. And if you mention that you heard about Beast Mode on SARcast, you'll receive a 15% discount that will be applied to your first service. My yard is everything. Jason Cruz is the owner of Beast Mode and a proud sponsor of SARcast. Thanks, Jason. The CryoPlace is Atlanta's premier sports recovery and wellness center. The CryoPlace is dedicated to positively influencing your lifestyle by focusing on recovery. Services offered are inclusive of whole body cryotherapy, compression therapy, stretch sessions, massage, and physical therapy. From athletes to those looking for workout recovery, pain relief, stress reduction, or detoxification, cryotherapy provides the best science-approved solution for relaxation, restoration, and rejuvenation. Tanisha Anstrell is the owner of the CryoPlace. and a proud sponsor of SARcast. Thanks, Tanisha. In concluding, I would like to share the fact that I am lactose intolerant. I'm not sure of certain aspects of the ailments, as I can't consume milk, cheese, or probably around 90% of dairy products. I can every so often consume a salad dressing that contains milk and not get sick or endure the side effects. I do a lot of substituting, such as instead of whole milk that contains lactose, I use unsweetened coconut milk. I substitute pressed avocado oil for butter, and I use nutritional yeast as a substitute for cheese. Nutritional yeast is so delicious. I like to share with you one of the more simplified approaches: simple avoidance. Plant-based alternatives are also a way to minimize morbidities associated with lactose intolerance. Other lactose-free food substitutes include, but are not limited to, soy, almonds, oats, and coconuts. So just remember that if you're one of those who have a problem consuming lactose, there are tasty alternatives. Wrapping up this episode, I'd like to remind you that SARcast is now hosted on several different platforms, including Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Apple Podcast, iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, and TuneIn. Let's remember the SARcast email. This email is just in case you need to get in contact with me with regards to the information provided. That email is tip@sarcast101.com. That's TIP@SARcast, SARcast 101.com. Let's not forget the mission statement of SARcast. That mission statement is TIP: transforming, informing, performing is absolutely what SARcasters do. If you have not already done so, please follow the podcast, share with others by clicking the button to follow the podcast. You're allowing yourself to be alerted each and every time an episode of SARcast is released. Again, thank you, SARcasters. Stay safe and take care.